Hey guys, what's going on? It's Nate from Ferocious. I'm here in Jackson, Tennessee, in a hotel heading up to Massachusetts, Rhode Island, swinging through Connecticut. And It's my first day on my road trip. Finally hit the road to head up for my dad's funeral, and that is Wednesday. So I'll be up in Massachusetts for that, and then I'll be heading home. But how are you guys doing? Appreciate you guys being here. Wanted to show you a picture that was sent to me. This is Satisfied Senior. He'd like to order one bottle of fetish beard oil with butter and one bottle of Hater's Tears, no butter, and hold the fries. I thought that was a great picture, and I told him so. I think that it just is a really funny picture, side profile at some place that you can order beard oil. Wouldn't that be cool if you could order beard oil right away and get it instantly? That's what I miss about the farmers markets. But thanks for sending that picture. Great picture. And you really do get a sense of the length of that beard with that picture. So really cool picture. Thanks for sending it. Let's see, who is here? Who is here? E-Rock was first. So thanks for stopping by, E-Rock. M. McD is in the house. What's going on? How's it going, man? Who else? Ellie is here. Ellie, great to see you. Sorry, I'm working on a different computer. This is my MacBook, and it's only one screen, so I don't have like a bunch of screens around me. So it's definitely kind of getting used to that. But I do have my phone. I'm also kind of, I should probably show comments from that actually too. So let me see. Yeah, that'll work. Eric's in the house. What's going on, Eric? Great to see you. Eric BXOXTX Bearded, great to see you. Nick H is here. Great to see you too, Nick. Thanks for stopping by. Travis Tyler, how's it going, Travis? Thanks for being here. Satisfied Senior, evening, good people. Excited about the first stop on the Ferocious Road Tour. Yeah, so this is where I am tonight, Jackson, Tennessee. So where I'm at is the hotel is here, and then when you walk out, all you have literally is about a dozen fast food restaurants. That's it. That's pretty much what this section of Jackson, Tennessee is all about, is just fast food restaurants. So I ate pretty well earlier today. Like I just kind of grazed on some snacks and stuff. Had some of that beef jerky. Had, what else? I stopped at Buc-ee's this morning. Had a brisket taco for breakfast. And then what else did I have? I had some Pringles. And and I had a Pop-Tart. Ellie, I had a Pop-Tart, and mine was, of course, strawberry frosted. So that's what I had today. Pretty much is what I ate. So this evening I stopped by Burger King, got me a Whopper with cheese and onion rings, but nothing too fancy tonight. But hey, you know, it's first day of the road trip, and it was about an 8.5 hour drive altogether. So Big Man Bearded, what's going on? Great to see you. Bell's Custom Woodworking is here. How's it going? Great to see you. Once I get back, I will be getting your flyers, and I'll be inserting flyers in the Ferocious orders that go out. So I can't wait to see your flyers and help spread the word about your work. Michael Zarati is here. What's going on, Michael? Great to see you. Hey everyone, what's up, Nate? All's good so far. It was like really great weather for driving today. I mean, it was perfect. Sunny. It was cold. It was like 31, 32, 34, and I think it's about 25 right now. So it's cold, but I mean, in the car, it doesn't really matter. Had the heat seater on earlier today, and I've got an all-weather jacket, so I should be good. I found my beanie, my Ferocious beanie, so I've got that, and I'll be wearing that tomorrow. Probably, but I'll definitely be wearing it up in New England, that's for sure. Nicholas C. Bearded, how's it going? Great to see you. Thanks for being here, man. Smelly Turtle is here. What's going on? Russ Young, Ferocious family. Woohoo! Great to see you, man. Thanks for being here. Glorious Beard, what's going on? I've got Glorious Beard's mass hole. I'm going to give that to him in person when I'm up there in Massachusetts. It's in bubble wrap, just like you'd get it if you were ordering it. I wanted to make sure it didn't break in my suitcase. What's up, everyone? Good. Everything looks great, brother. I'm glad your first day was successful and you can get some rest before tomorrow. Yeah, I got into town probably about 5:45 and checked in, no problems, up here on the 4th floor. And I can see my vehicle, so that's cool. Because I just have no idea what this town is like. I love the Beast mod. The Beast, yes. Absolutely. Nick H, hey everyone. What's up, Nick? So that is what I'm up to, and I'm traveling, of course, with some Ferocious things. The things I told you, the things I need to bring when I go on a trip, that would be Sublime beard oil. It's that lime coconut verbena. I really enjoy this. This is like a great everyday scent. So I bring this. I've got one of my original boar bristle brushes before I had the Ferocious logos put onto them. So this is like the original ones I was selling probably in early 2018. So I've been using this one for a while. So that's still with me. I've got my beard wash. This is a peppermint beard wash with just like a regular label on it. Nothing fancy, but that's about how much I have left. So I brought that. That'll get me through the week. And I've got my cool peppermint body wash with honey. So I've got that. That is really, other than that, my toothbrush and toothpaste, I'm good. You know, that's all I really need. So Michael says, I have Ferocious Infinity oil and butter this evening. I really love wearing Ferocious like all of us. Thank you, Michael. Infinity, yeah, that's like my take on Eternity for Men, and that's a really great scent. I have a couple of fragrance style oils on the website. Let me see, what else do I have? I've got Me, which is my take on Usher's He. Gosh, there's two more, but the names escape me right now because it's been so long since I looked at those. But you know, I don't have that many cologne scents. But what else do I have? Let me just check real quick because there's a couple on there. So if I go to Shop Ferocious, previous scents, and click on beard oils. All right, let me see. Let me just go down the list real quick and find the ones that I know I've got. Open Seas, that's another one. It's my version of Nautica Ocean. And that's a really nice scent as well. And there's Me, Infinity, and I thought there was one more, but I don't see it on this list right here. So I will have to check when I get home and maybe add it. Oh, Wingman. That's what. How could I forget? Wingman, our version of CK1. So remember CK1? That was like the scent that they came out with that you could either, it was unisex. So you could wear it and nobody would really, when you're younger, like you could go to like, you know, strip clubs or something and they'd be wearing CK1. You'd be wearing CK1 and like it'd be no big deal. So that was back in the old days, you know, early 90s and stuff like that, I guess. But yeah, that was CK1, and that's our version of it, Wingman. And I remember the original logo I had was an F-15, and I've got that probably dug up somewhere on my computer. But it was a pretty cool graphic for that scent. Big Man Bearded, yes. Beast Mode, yes. The Jupe like scent, and that's another one that didn't even intend to be Jupe, but I feel like it smells like Jupe, which is one of my favorite scents when I was growing up. Oh, Nicholas is rocking everything in Dragon Blood beard wash, conditioner, beard oils, and butter. That Dragon Blood, man, that's a nice scent. Some people are big fans of Dragon Blood, and some people not so much. But I think Dragon Blood's a nice scent, and if you really enjoy that scent, then you can't go wrong because it's strong, and it's going to last you a long time. And you've got the whole kit and caboodle there with the beard wash, the conditioner, and then the oil and butter. So nice. Yes. Yeah, so you agree, it does smell like Jupe too. Yeah, and I think it's because of that fireplace embers gives it that nice, not quite incense, but it just blends so well with that cherry, and it just smells really good. I like that a lot. Michael says, I love the cologne scents the most. I don't care about essential or fragrance. I just love using them. No, that's a great point. I mean, some people, they like essential oils for the benefit they get from the essential oil. But I mean, I agree with you that as long as it smells good and works well, then I don't. In fact, I would go so far as to say that depending on the essential oil, that sometimes fragrance oils are even better because they are made for your skin. Like it's not like, if you use too much cinnamon or too much peppermint or too much spearmint, it could burn your skin. I mean, I guess, yeah, you could burn your skin with too much fragrance oil too, but you can, a lot of the fragrance oil is already strong right off the bat. So that way, as you're, it's not like you have to use a whole bunch of drops to make it strong in most cases. Now, there's a couple of fragrance oils I have that are just not that strong, but for the most part, fragrance oils, you can just use a smaller amount and still get the strength that you want and have it last. You remember the Wingman logo and scent the first time you ever found Ferocious. That was when you learned. I was in the Air Force. I've been hooked on this group ever since. Yeah, Michael, that's some history right there, huh? Probably up until like late 2020, I had Wingman on the site with all the other almost 50 scents to choose from. Russ has got the dragon blood in the beard tonight in the oil. Okay, nice. Yeah, it's a really, it's a good scent. It's a really good scent. So let's see here. Bearded's peeking in. What's going on, man? Thanks for stopping by. Hope you're doing well. That reminds me, I didn't bring up this. I guess I could bring that up. And maybe what I'll do is I'll change my screen to just make it a little bigger. Layouts. There we go, just to see if that, well, yeah, that's pretty good. There we go. Might as well fill up the whole screen since, hey, I'm paying for it, right? Might as well use it. So what are you guys doing tonight? You guys getting ready for the weekend? I know I'll be driving again tomorrow, probably another 8.5 hours of driving tomorrow. That'll get me into Roanoke, Virginia tomorrow, probably about 6 o'clock p.m., kind of like here. And then Sunday, I'll be driving to West Hartford, Connecticut, and I'm going to meet with Todd Berger, and we're going to have some pizza from Connecticut. So looking forward to that, and then I'll be in another hour and a half, and I'll be in Cranston, Rhode Island at my mom's house. So that's the plan. Let's see. How is everyone tonight? Yeah, I'm doing well. Been on the road today. I'm heading up to New England for my dad's funeral. On Wednesday is the funeral, so I'll have a couple of days before that. But it's been a good day for traveling so far. The weather's been beautiful. It's been great. Hey, what's going on, Steven? Bearded Ninja 84. Thanks for stopping in, man. How are you doing? What do you got in beard today? Nicholas says it's a great scent and has patchouli in it, which I like. My 2022 collaboration from me has patchouli in it as well. Oh man, that 2022 is just a great scent. I love that scent. It's especially the leather. That's what I really like in that. Hold on, I'll bring that up. That's got leather, orange, patchouli, pine needle, and black pepper. And that's a scent that I just think is great. And the cool thing about Ferocious, that I noticed that some other companies, they'll have a limited scent, they'll have it for a month or two, and then it's gone. And it's like, what about if you didn't get a chance to get it? What about if you never heard of that company until you stumbled upon it? And everyone's talking about this great scent that you missed. So that's why I try to keep all the scents up there, because I want you guys to be able to get something that someone talked about 6 months ago, and I want you to be able to experience that without that fear of missing out. That I think, while it might be a good sales tactic, I just feel like I've got the materials to make it. I'm gonna make sure that if you want it, I'll be able to make it for you. So that's why I've got so many scents on there on the site. So let's see, what did I listen to on the journey today? So I listen to the news a lot. What else did I listen to? I jumped in on Healthy Bearded's stream where he was, what was it? I'm trying to remember what it was pretty much. Oh, it was stuff about it was just regular things like, what do you have like for your TV? Do you have like cable? Do you have Netflix, Disney Plus, that kind of thing. Like nothing too crazy or too in depth, but it was just fun to listen to. I was also listening to might surprise you, but I was listening to WGBH, listening to the couple of news stories on there. That's like public broadcasting out of Boston, Mass. And I think that sometimes, I don't like to listen to too much CNN, and I don't like to listen to too much Fox because it just gets like too much to the left, too much to the right. So sometimes it's nice just to get a balance, just the facts and not all the fluff that goes along with it. So yeah, I mostly listen to the news and listen to some music. Other than that, that's pretty much what I did. White Trash Donnie. So I wanted to a couple of things. I will be on with White Trash Donnie next Thursday. I there was some sort of date error. Probably my fault. I don't know. But in any event, I want to thank Bearded Respect, Scott and Jason, for having me on the show last night. And then next Thursday evening, I will be on with White Trash Donnie on his show. And so I will be also in a hotel that evening because I'll be traveling back to Texas. But that's the plan. And I want to thank White Trash Donnie for having me on his show as well next Thursday evening. So if I'll be in the hot seat and I'll be the one answering questions instead of talking. So, well, I'll be talking, but I'll let White Trash Donnie steer the boat. So I can't wait for that. That'll be fun. Let's see. Bearded Ninja says it's 21 and feels like 12, and you walked home. And before anyone asks, yes, you're crazy. I have Gentleman's Library and oil in your beard. Well, no problem, man. I mean, living in Missouri, it's gonna get cold, and so yeah, nothing wrong with being a little bit crazy. That's aren't we all really at the? That's pretty much. I mean, it seems like in this line of work, you almost have to be a little bit crazy to do something with so much competition. But it's fun. I enjoy it, and I enjoy hanging out with crazy. You know what I'm saying? So you're good, man. But yeah, man, that sounds like it was really cold. Nate, other than Sublime, if you could only choose one ferocious scent, what would that be? Your second favorite to Sublime? Wow. My second favorite. What else do I? Okay, Monkey Business. That's the one I have in my bathroom back in Texas that I really enjoy. I love Monkey Business. That's probably my second favorite. But Sublime for the road, I think it's nice for just in general. I actually wear Monkey Business more than Sublime back at home. But when I travel, I usually take Sublime. Yes, we had a hiccup yesterday. No worries at all, man. That's life. You know what I'm saying? And that nothing wrong at all, man. We good. Detroit Grooming that everyone admires don't seem to make many changes at all. They do quite well. Yeah, Detroit Grooming is definitely one of those companies that's doing a bunch of things there. They've got, all burners running, man. And I've heard nothing but good things about them. I like their display. I think their bottles are nice. Very, very professional looking. And yeah, Detroit Grooming is, they've got it going on for sure. Absolutely. Dookie's here. What's going on? I'm just stopping by with the Blaze, chilling. Good to see you, Dookie. Thanks for stopping by, man. So what else is going on with you guys tonight? Let's see. This is kind of like a light episode. I'm not really equipped to see if orders are coming in. So I'm thinking that, we're going to do some giveaways and actually, believe it or not, just your making comments are actually, you're already entering. I've got it going, and so far there are 18 entries, which means 18 of you have typed something in. And so rather than pick a particular word today, it's just you're making any comment at all is enough to enter the giveaway. So when we have a giveaway later, I'll go ahead and just use your comments. So stick around if you want to win, because if you're not here, let me see. Michael's already said, is Monkey Business super heavy on banana, or is it blended with other things well? It's blended with other things really well. It's blended with amber and it is blended with, gosh, I always forget the last one. Monkey Business. Ba, ba, ba. Oh man, this, I tell you what, at a hotel, the Wi-Fi is not very good. I'm used to pushing like almost 400, was it kilobits per second or something like that? But here at the hotel, I did a speed test earlier, and it was like 28 or 30. Banana, amber, and vanilla bean. That's what it was, vanilla bean. Yeah, it smells really good. Yeah, Russ, what do you think? What do you think of that Monkey Business? Do you think it's too heavy on the banana, or do you think the blend is enough where it adds a banana sweetness to it, but the vanilla and the amber hold it all together? Wait a minute, Bearded Ninja's almost out of Magic Mist. Whew. Time to get yourself another one. Give it away, give it away, give it away now. So let me see. So who here has tried Magic? Who here has not tried Magic Mist? I'm just curious. Not Magic Mist. Well, yeah, okay. Who here has not tried Magic Mist? Because I already think we're going to do at least 2 giveaways. One's going to be for Magic Mist, and one's going to be for Monkey Business. Because I think that Monkey Business is something special. Magic Mist may get me interested. Okay. All right. So that tells me that you haven't tried it yet. Okay. Travis has not tried it yet. Your wife stole yours. Oh yeah, I remember you mentioned that. Yes. You have you have Magic Mist. You use it sparingly, but it's really great stuff. Okay. Not yet on the Magic Mist. Hey, what's up, Michael? Thanks for stopping by, man. I'm on the road today, so that's up with the background here, the generic hotel background. Travis says I haven't tried anything from Ferocious yet. Well, that can change. If you haven't tried Ferocious, I would definitely recommend at least the beard oil, and I'd also recommend the beard wash, because the beard wash, this right here. You see how thin it is? It's only 4 ounces, but it's so thin you don't need a lot, and it will last as long as many companies' 8 ounce. So I think that's definitely something I would recommend. The wash and at least a beard oil of some kind. Okay, so Michael says, oh baby, I hope I win my Monkey Business. Okay. I haven't tried Magic Mist, but I will. It's a great alternative to butter, I think, at night, and there's no scent in it at all. So let's do this. Why don't we do a giveaway? So let me get this. It's a little bit slow in this computer here because I'm in the hotel and everything's different. But here we go. We're gonna do a giveaway. This one's gonna be for Magic Mist. Okay, so there's the screen. Here's all the entries so far from just typing in. 20 entries so far. And so we're going to draw for Magic Mist. And this will be for an 8 ounce bottle. So it's going to have the holographic labels and stuff like that on it. So here we go. This is for Magic Mist. E-Rock. E-Rock is going to win the Magic Mist. So E-Rock, I will send that to you once I get back to Texas. So it'll be in like, I'll ship it out after February, so like early February. But I'll send you a 8 ounce bottle of Magic Mist, and definitely let me know what you think about that. So congrats on that. So you are the winner of Magic Mist. Who else has joined us here? The wash lasts you 3 months. See what I mean? Yeah, then you're right. It lasts a long time. Just because you don't need a lot. You literally only need about a nickel size worth in your hand. It's going to foam up so well, even on a beard like my size. Definitely. Michael's Rice says, thank Travis. Ferocious is really great. Knowing Nate, this group, the many fun scents we work, awesome. Yeah, on Tuesday nights we do Collaboration Corner, and that's where you guys get a chance to come up with your own scent ideas, and then let me know, and I'll pick one and I'll make one for the following Tuesday, and I'll let you know what I think. I'll send you a bottle, and if it rates an A or B, I'll put it on the site, and other people can get it. Washing 3 times a week. Wow, washing 3 times a week, and it still lasts you 3 months. That is amazing, and that's about normal. So that's great though. All right, so we did the giveaway for the Magic Mist, and E-Rock of course won that, so congrats. And the next one's going to be from Monkey Business. So let's bring the thing up again, and let's draw again. This is going to be for a bottle of Monkey Business. My second favorite, I guess we'll say. Although I use it more than I use Sublime when I'm at home, but on the road I use Sublime. So here we go. We got 21 entries now. So this will be for Monkey Business. Okay, look at all those names. Russ Young, Monkey Business. You're going to get yourself a bottle of Monkey Business. But let's see, Russ, you have Monkey Business. So, question is, here's what I'd like to propose to you, Russ. Since you won fair and square, I'm going to send you a $25 gift card so you can get whatever scent you want that you don't have. And then I'm going to redraw for Monkey Business. I think that makes the most sense because, you know, I'm hoping someone wins it who has never tried it before. So, Ferocious decision. We'll go ahead and do that. So that way you can get yourself another bottle of Monkey Business if you want. But I'll send you a $25 gift card and you can pick whatever you want. And we'll draw again for Monkey Business. So here we go. 3, 2, 1, draw. Bruce City Bearded. All right, Bruce City Bearded, you're getting Monkey Business. That's how we roll around here. So, Bruce City Bearded wins Monkey Business. Now, Bruce City Bearded, have you tried Monkey Business? I guess I should ask him. Send a Glorious Beard, send a masshole. I've got your masshole, man. And once I get back, I was talking to Kyle, who's the person who created the masshole, and I said to him that when I release it, well, it's already on the site for purchase. No one's actually ordered it yet, so if you guys want to order masshole, feel free to do so. But I am going to make it stronger because I noticed after I put it on my arm on Collaboration Corner, a couple hours later, it was kind of fading pretty quick. So I'm going to boost the strength on that one a bit. So, so that's what we're going to do about masshole. But it is available. Just know that when I ship them out for people that do order them, they will be stronger than the one I'm going to actually give to Kyle because the one he's getting is the one I made. But then I'm sure we'll hook him up with a butter or something like that that's stronger. So, anywho, I feel like Russ will pass it on to a new person who hasn't tried. Yep, no worries if he does, but he doesn't have to now because he won, and I will. He'll be able to do whatever he wants with that gift card. And meanwhile, Bruce City Beer gets to get Monkey Business. So, okay, you don't need the gift card. You won a $25 last night. All right. Well, I will keep your gift card. And if you want to bequeath it to someone else, feel free to do so. Or I can roll again. It's up to you. Wow, how do we even go into the drawing? Congrats. Hey, we're quick tonight. This is the abbreviated version because it's the road trip. The road trip version. So, let's see. Amrit, what's going on, man? Thanks for stopping by. Let's see. I hope you and the family is doing well. Got my oil, love the unscented. I got some peppermint essential oil of your own. How many drops do you recommend I add to the 1 ounce bottle? Amrit, what I would say is if you are looking for 3% peppermint oil, which is what I use when I use the castor oil, I put 18 drops in there. That's 3%. peppermint oil for the beard growth. If you're just looking for the scent, I would say probably 12 drops is about what I would do for 1 ounce, which is my standard, yeah, which has got, you know, yeah, I would say 12 drops. If you want a nice, something that's going to last you a while, but not too strong, I would say 12 drops is where I'd go. How do we join the giveaways now? Shaky, you just did. Just by making a comment tonight, you're already entered. So, so we've got 27 people that have made comments. So everybody that's made a comment on tonight's show is automatically entered into the giveaways. So we did 2 giveaways so far. E-Rock won a Magic Mist, and Bruce City Bearded is getting Monkey Business. And actually, Russ won a $25 gift card actually, but he's gonna probably ask me to roll again, I think, but I'm just waiting for that confirmation. Let's see. I saw also Mike Watson is here. What's going on, Mike? Thanks for being here, man. How are you doing tonight? How's the weather in Arizona? It's like 20. Well, it's like 28, I think, right now here in Tennessee, where I'm at, in a hotel outside. And I keep cranking the heat, but it's not really. They've got it controlled. It's like I set it for 73, and it wouldn't get higher than 70. Let's see. Also, I noticed Sophia's here as well. Sophia, how's it going? Thanks for being here. Hope you're doing well. And I saw an "oh well" comment, so I want to see if I missed the previous from Dookie. Let's see. I'm going to go up and see if I missed something you had said earlier. Oh, hell yeah, I like them. Nice. I even did the Magic Mist Super Dance. Oh, yeah. Now that, you should send me a video and we'll put it on here for the next show. I think that would be fun. I mean, share the love, man, you know? Let's see. Russ, did you get my gift card from Nate? So I've been on the road, and I may not have sent yours yet. I've got to check. Please roll for the $25 card before the stream is over. You got it. Let's do it. Why don't we do it now? That way we make sure we get it done. I don't want to forget. So this will be for the $25 gift card. So as long as you've made a comment, you're automatically entered to win. So we've got 27 entries so far. So here we go. On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, let's see who is going to win a $25 gift card tonight. Nick H. Nick, you're getting yourself a $25 gift card. So let me put your name here. Okay, so I will be sending that to you. I will try to send it tonight. If I can't send it tonight, just because I don't know that if I have Excel on here for your email address. I know I've got it somewhere on my other computer, but I don't know that I have it here. So I will highlight everything. So I will make sure that it's highlighted in yellow. And then once I get back to Texas, I send you the gift card, and then I change the highlight to green, and I know I've done it. So that's my little process there. Oh no, a ferocious road trip. Yes, Dookie's baked. Well, cool, man. I hope you're doing well, brother. Hope you're doing well. Not looking for the secret sauce. Oh man, I'll tell you what, man. I mean that 3% peppermint oil. I mean, I researched that, and you know, that's the number I came up with. So no big secrets. I'm not going to give you the drops of everything I do, but I don't mind a peppermint. I mean, that's something that I think it's good to do. Like it up. Yeah, you guys hit the like button if you like the comments here. If you like this, like what you see here. 73. Who's 73? Oh, Mike. Oh, 40s overnight and low 70s during the day. A couple of days ago in Fort Worth, it was in the 70s till about 3 o'clock, and then it dropped to the 40s that evening. Don't even say it's too hot though, man. No, 73 is like, that's a nice day. Especially when like it gets to over 100. Up to 17 degrees right now where you're at. Wow, that is cold, man. Cold, cold. Oh, I brought some Shiner with me. Some Shiner Blonde. You know me, I like blonde beers. I like, of course, the Dos Equis, but I like the blonde beers. This is Shiner Light Blonde. And I like it because it actually has taste. Texas made me soft. Yeah, it's true, man. One of the reasons I moved from Rhode Island is I never wanted to shovel snow again. And I sold my snowblower with the house for like $600. And I'll tell you what, man, there's nothing worse. When we first bought that snowblower, I'm like, yeah, we get a chance to use the snowblower. I'll never have to shovel again. I've got a snowblower. So what happens? There was some wind that blew some branches down as the snow was coming in, and the branches fell onto the driveway, and then was covered with snow. And I didn't see the branches underneath the snow, and so I pull out the snowblower, start it up, and I start to go out and shovel the snow for the first time with my new snowblower, and the shear pin broke right away because it hit the branch, and it just stopped immediately. And so I called Sears, where I got it, and they're like, oh, well, we don't have that part in stock. We have to order it. It'd be like 6 weeks before we'll get it in. So, of course, I've got this, $800 snowblower in the garage, and I'm out there shoveling snow with a shovel because I can't use it because a friggin' shear pin broke. That cost like 53 cents. So, but yeah, I've been in Texas since 2007 now, so I have gotten a little soft when it comes to the weather. Let's see. M. McD, I went to a barber and got a haircut and beard trim. She messed your hair up, but she did a nice job on the beard trim. I still gave her a $10 tip. I was grateful she didn't butcher my beard. Boy, I know what you mean. I know exactly what you mean because I went to bring a package of 8 different beard oils that I have, my mainline scents, to my barber. And it's Knockouts for Men in Keller. And she wasn't there at the time, so I left it there. And while I was there, I was like, let me get a little bit of a trim. And the woman who did it, she did an okay job, but nothing like my normal woman who does my beard. And I was like, oh man, I should have waited. But oh well, next time I go, I'll make sure that she's in, because I definitely, there's a particular way that she does it that this person didn't. So, Sword and Whistles in the house. What's going on? Good evening, guys. Nate, deepest sympathies for your brother. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you, man. Yeah, my father was 92, and he had Alzheimer's for several years. He was in a convalescent home where they were taking care of him. And the night before he passed away, he couldn't sleep, and so he stayed up most of the night, and then fell asleep that morning, last Friday morning, and passed away in his sleep. So he wasn't in any, I don't think he was in any pain when he passed away because he was sleeping. And, he didn't have COVID, and he just, I kind of knew for a while that I was waiting for that call, but you start to think, wow, 90, 91, 92, still there, and just getting progressively worse in his condition. So I feel like it's kind of a blessing, that if it had to happen, that it happened in his sleep, and he's not in any pain, and just suffering from Alzheimer's. It's I can only imagine. I mean, I forget things here and there. I wonder if someday I'll get it, but I don't know. I mean, it's crazy, I don't like, I've learned kind of a lot about the power of like being a medical proxy, because I was his medical proxy when he could no longer make legal decisions for himself. And it makes you wonder about like, if that ever happened, like if that happened to you, what would you want to do? If you knew you had Alzheimer's, would you, like, I don't know, it makes me think about a lot of things, about would I want to tell anybody if I knew I had it, and would I want to go on my own terms versus, aha, now someone else is your proxy. So everything they say, you kind of have to do, you know. So it's one of those deep questions that I don't have any answers for, but I just think about it sometimes, like, you know, in the future, like, how would I handle it if I knew I had it, you know what I mean? So, sure, you do it yourself, but I'm damn handsome. Very good, man, you're right. All right, I'm catching up on some comments now here. If I missed anything, which I may very well have missed, just because this is a weird screen, like because it's on the Mac screen instead of my other one. Russ is locked out again. I wonder, Russ, maybe are you making comments too quickly, or are you spacing your comments out? That's one thing someone mentioned. Wife's account, yep. Oh shit, hey Rodney, good to see you, man. Mike says, yeah, let's find some time to catch up after you make it back to Texas. Absolutely, for sure, man. You know, I have 4 Beard Live choices right now, and you're my favorite dude. Well, thank you. I appreciate that, brother. Really, I seriously, I do. That means a lot to me, so thank you. I did. I found my beanie. Yes. Thank you for asking. Hold on a second. Since I'm in the hotel, let me grab it real quick. Since I don't have my hat on. There we go. Ferocious Beard Crew. All right. I've got these earbuds in like I can hear you, but I can't hear a thing. All I hear is nothing. It makes me think, why am I wearing the earbuds? I really don't need. Well, I guess for the microphone. That's true. R.I.P. Ferocious Dad. Thank you so much, Sophia. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Do you use only a brush for the beard? No, in the shower, I'll use a Chicago comb. But yeah, other than that, when I'm not in the shower, I always use I just find that the boar bristle brush works with my beard the best. Combs, I do use some combs, like peachwood combs. I have a peachwood comb, but I'm so used to using the boar bristle brush that that's what I generally use. So, yeah, again, thank you, Sophia. Uncle, oh, you were using caps and it got you on that, huh? Oh, hey, Lenny. Yeah, Alzheimer's is a brutal disease. It sure is. It really is. So that's, you know, I don't know. It's one of those things that, it's one of those things that when I think about what I'd want to do in the future, I don't know. It's one of those things you kind of want to go on your own terms, but at the same time, you know, is that right? Is it wrong? I don't know. It's hard to say. So there went my eardrums. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I should have muted it. Sorry about that. Good. Where was it? So believe it or not, it was on my coat rack at home underneath my jacket, and there were so many jackets. Everybody piles their jackets on that I just couldn't find it. I'm like, no. Hey Kim, but thanks for stopping by. But you just don't know, and you never will, as a person with Alzheimer's. But you know what though, Kim? He told me. He says, you know, I have early stages of Alzheimer's. A few years before it was full blown, he had taken some tests, and the suspicion was that he had Alzheimer's. And he mentioned to me probably 2 years before it really started to impact him to the point where he couldn't make legal decisions for himself, and that's when I became his medical proxy, and not only his medical proxy, but you know, of his estate as well. Which was once you get checked into like a place like that, assisted living facility, in order to be eligible, you have to take all your assets and you have to reduce it to less than $2,000 in your bank account. And so, not that he ever had a lot of money. He worked in human services for the last 30 years, helping blind people. So he never made a lot of money. They kind of helped. They paid, like he had a place, he stayed there in an apartment there on site. So that was kind of one of the ways they paid him. And So maybe he had like, I don't know, 6,000 or whatever. But we had to bring it down to $2,000 because if you have more than that, then you're not eligible to be on, they call it Mass Health, which is Medicaid. So yeah, it's like all those things I had to figure out and get access to the bank account and, make sure that, I'm paying the bills that need to be from his account. So it's a lot of stuff, man. It feels nice to talk with you tonight. I know this trip is for your dad, but it feels great to spend time when you're on a long solo trip. Michael, I tell you what, man, I want to do these talks. Like, I want to be on here tonight because you're right. Just driving by myself, it's nice to connect with you guys because that's the one thing that this has replaced going out and hanging out with friends, at their house or at a restaurant or at a bar. This is kind of like the new version of hanging out is this. And so that's why I enjoy hanging out like this. And yeah, it's like, what am I going to do? I got in at 6 o'clock tonight and had Burger King, right? And got some M&Ms and beer, right? That's what guys do when they're just in a hotel by themselves. Maybe watch some TV or something. So it's just nice to connect with you guys. Can you buy this beanie on the website? You can. What you have to do is go to Shop Ferocious and then swing over to where it says merchandise. And then it says, let me find it. Let me make sure. Let me make sure I know where it is located. Sorry, I should know this, but okay, under, still looking. Is it, oh yeah, there it is. Okay, so what you want to do is, sorry about that, it's just been a while since I went there. So Shop Ferocious, go to merchandise, and then click on 2020 apparel. And when you go there, that'll bring you to beanie. Or you know what, a quicker way to do that is just type in beanie in the search bar. Just type in beanie, and you can get that in white or black. I don't have the white one, so I can't say for sure how it looks. But I like the black one because it doesn't look dirty. You know what I mean? It's a good way to. It's always gonna just dust it off. A white one, I think it's gonna get too dirty. But yes, you can get one, Sophia. Kim says, I'm a nurse and it's a blessing. These people, patients don't remember a thing. Yeah, I thank you for what you do, Kim, by the way. That's a tough job, especially, with COVID and with everything else that nurses deal with. It's a really tough business to be in. And I really thank you so much for doing that, because it's not everybody could do it. But you're right. It is a blessing that patients don't remember things. That's the weird thing is, when I really, when I would talk to him before, it never really, I never really detected it too much other than he'd forget things. And I kind of chalked that up to just old age. But one day he called me, and it was once he went to the first facility he was at. And he called me and he said, now, meanwhile, I know that he won an award where he used to work. And so this was about 20 years ago, though. And he called me and he said, you know what? I don't know what happened here, but I had just won this award, and I was walking out the door down the stairs, and these people just came up and grabbed me and put me into a car and drove me to this facility. And now I'm here, and I'm not sure why I'm here. Like, he mixed the reality of the past with the present of him being there. And it's a really strange, situation to hear that, because I remember when he won that award, and for him to make it sound like it just happened, and he was there. It's like they mixed the reality with non-reality. And that was my first time I ever was like, wow, this is serious. Because first time I ever actually heard him say something that made me realize that, yep, this is getting serious. If I ever get a disease there's no cure for, I will wait until I can't take it anymore. Then I'm going to go out my way. Yeah, well, I mean, you know, I know we all kind of live our own lives, and for the most part, my basic stance on life is like life can be great, and you know, there's don't give up, don't give up, and who knows, maybe in the future there'll be a way to fight Alzheimer's. But I can't say I disagree with you, Stephen, at the way you're thinking about that. I mean, I just, you know, I know what you're saying, man. You have the same guidelines for becoming eligible for Medicaid. Yeah, it's tough, man. It's tough, especially because, you know, all your life you think, well, I should get health and I should get life insurance. I should get maybe a little something for, you know, when I go, so my kids will be taking care of my wife. But then when something like this happens, you have to sell all your policies, and you can't just. I mean, you have to sell them, and then if there's any money that comes in, you have to spend it, because if you don't, your bank account will be too high. It's crazy, and it's like the whole point. Like you grow up thinking, well, I better get life insurance, or I better get this, or I better get that. What else? Something stupid, but like as an example of something stupid, my father used to have T-Mobile. He had a cell phone, which he lost, and yet since he had Alzheimer's, he forgot that he was still paying a bill. And so when I got all his bills, I see that we keep paying T-Mobile for a phone he hasn't used in like a year and a half. And I called them up and they're like, "Ooh, I see, yeah. Well, we owe you a refund." But I almost want to say, don't send the refund, because then it's going to be more than $2,000. It's nuts. But they did send it. They had to for their books. So they sent a check in, and then we had to spend that to keep it below 2,000. So it's really crazy. Yes, early Alzheimer's, but it progresses too quickly. Yeah, you can only have up to 2,000 in total assets, or you lose your benefits. Yeah. Oh boy, I hate all the bullshit. Yeah, you're right. So Russ says, Nate, how is Barb? Barb's doing better. She's doing better. She's doing good actually right now. I told you guys before, I think I did. There was a delay. Maybe I didn't tell you guys, but yeah, she was not feeling well. So I delayed my departure for a day until she could get checked out, make sure everything was good. So she's doing fine now, and she had a follow-up today. So she let me know she's fine, so that's good. Besides, I could have always turned around if I needed to. Where in Tennessee are you? I'm in Jackson, Tennessee at the moment. Jackson, Tennessee. And which, by the way, if you're not paying attention while you're driving, as you're driving this way, there's a sign that says Jackson, Mississippi this way. And like, if you just, you know, just driving along, you might see that Jackson and say, oh, that's the way I gotta go. And I would have ended up somewhere completely different, which I've been in Jackson, Mississippi on the way to Florida before. And it's okay here, but there's actually more to do in Jackson, Mississippi than Jackson, Tennessee, as far as I can tell. Justin, what's going on? Thank you for being here, man. Hope you're doing well. Bruce City Bearded. It was nice having Nate on the Respect last night. It was nice to be there. It was just nice to just sit down in someone else's show and just talk. So hope your trip is going well. It is. It's going well so far. Great drive today. Have you ever had linguiça cheese roll? Linguiça, I'm not a big fan of linguiça. I've had that before, the meat, but that's like a, correct me if I'm wrong, but that's like a Portuguese meat, isn't it? Correct me if I might be wrong. Getting a living will, physician's directive, set up your terms before anything happened. Yeah, yes, that's one thing he didn't have, but you know, he did have a DNR though. We definitely made sure, and that was per his request. Before I had talked to him in the past, but he had a DNR. Yeah, I need to speak to you about your diet. Yeah, I mean, don't we all, right? Does rosemary essential oil have hair benefits? Hey, Amrit, great question. Let me look that up, because I have not used Rosemary for the specific reason of hair, um, but I'm going to get you an answer right now. Um, it stimulates scalp circulation, and that can be used to grow longer hair, preventing baldness, or stimulate new hair growth in balding areas. This is according to intrepidmentalhealth.com. So don't necessarily believe everything you read on the internet, but healthline.com also says rosemary is a common essential oil that people use to promote hair growth and reduce hair loss. Rosemary has been found to stimulate new hair growth. So don't quote me on that. I'm kind of just reading off of what I see. But I use peppermint oil in my beard and mustache stimulator, which is also great for hair as well, because that actually works better than minoxidil for hair stimulation. Your father-in-law had Alzheimer's and passed away a few years ago. I was surprised how quickly it went. Yeah, it does go bad. It goes really quickly. Very tough. Got to love. I do. Yeah, and that's the thing. It makes you like, okay, and I mentioned this before, I think, on the Tuesday show. So I don't ever think about like me not being here, just because I'm 50 now and I feel fine. And I feel like when your parent goes away, that it makes you realize that you're not invincible, even though things happen to other people. When things happen to your family, it definitely puts things in perspective, and it makes me continue to believe that I want to keep doing things for the greater good, and that's why, that's why I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing here. I'm going to keep finding things that I enjoy doing, and unless I absolutely have to do something to make money or whatever that I'm not really a fan of, then I'm going to keep trying to do things that will make money but let me be happy, and let us do what we want to do in life. That's, to me, just something that it's important, and it puts it into focus and perspective. So, reality with memory, yes. Wow, yes, just like when they start looking for their parents. No, dear, I'm just waiting for my mother. Yes, yes. A long-term care policy will help shield assets from liquidation. Okay, that's good to know. And a lawyer, I'm sure, is a lawyer, of course. Yes, the nursing home will take anything over $2,000. You get to keep your benefit amount in assets plus $2,000. Yeah. Am I going to meet with Corey from Weatherbeard? No, that's not on the plan. I mean, I could. I just that's not on the plans. In fact, I don't know that he's in Tennessee yet. I know he's planning to move to Tennessee. You know who else is in Tennessee? Is Fable. They're out of Tennessee. But let's see. Big difference in picture and sound quality. What's better, Votto? This or the other? Because if this is better, I could just keep broadcasting on this. Which is better, though? Big difference in picture and sound quality. Is this a worse? This might have a worse. This has a worse picture, right? Because it's a 720 camera, whereas my other camera is a 1080p. Actually, it's actually a 4K, but StreamYard does it in 1080p. The normal Ferocious is better. Got you. Yeah, I figured so. You can do a background here, but it doesn't look as good because I don't have the green screen. So like if I go here and I select, like, I'll show you what it looks like on here. So I'll do this, right? So you can see that it just looks awful. So that's why I just did the blur. Studio is better. Yeah, thanks, man. Ah, so you're in Tennessee too. Okay, Chattanooga. Let's see how far. Let me see how far that is. Jackson, Tennessee. Tell you what though, it's a beautiful state from what I've seen so far. A lot of green. It's fairly flat from what I've seen so far, but it was just a really great drive today. Chattanooga, Tennessee. All right, so that's 3 hours and 51 minutes. And you're east of me. Okay, so tomorrow my plan is to head up to, well, let me see, Roanoke. I'm just bringing up the map. So I will be going through Nashville, through Knoxville on 40, and then jump on 81, and then I will be hitting. I'll stay on 81 until I get to Roanoke, Virginia. So that's what the game plan is tomorrow. So let me hit. I just want to see Chattanooga, Tennessee. Just curious. Okay. So to get to Chattanooga, if I were to do Chattanooga, like a stop by Chattanooga, then I'd have to go to Nashville, then kind of go southeast to Chattanooga, and then jump on 75 to get up to Roanoke. So let me just see. Be 9 hours and 20 minutes versus 8 hours and 25 minutes. So go to East Tennessee, enjoy the Smokies. Well, that sounds nice. Yeah, I tell you what, that sounds really nice. That's one of the things too about, going solo, is that I have the flexibility to, if I'm driving through an area, I can stop by and say hi to someone, or go at a moment's notice somewhere. I don't have to be like, hey Barb, do you guys want to all go somewhere and do this, or do you want to do that? It's like, nope, I'm just gonna go, or I'm gonna do something. So in that aspect, there's a lot of flexibility, but at the same time, my kids were like, can I, especially my oldest, she's like, can I go with you? And I'm like, I wish you could, I really do, but being the school year, that's too much time out of the school for them to go with me. If it was the summer, I'd be like, hell yeah, come on, let's go enjoy the country. But because it would be so much time out of school, I'm just afraid they'd never be able to make up all that homework. So yeah, she's doing good now, Nick. Thanks for asking, man. She's doing well. I'm 3 hours, so you're 3 hours south of Chattanooga. Yes, you are for sure, man. In fact, I think the last time I came back, there's one time we drove through Georgia, and I'm trying to think of how that would have been, because normally we wouldn't have done that. So like, I just don't know what, I can't, maybe it was on the way there. We went through we went through Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, Georgia, and then headed up to Virginia. We're north of that. But on the way back last time, we went through like Pennsylvania, into West Virginia, Kentucky, and then I guess, and then Tennessee. So, if you had a car and the money, I would have taken my wife and stepdaughter with me to my dad's funeral. Sure, I know. That's the thing. But that's the thing too, like being in Texas, like my kids really didn't know my dad. They know my mom. My mom flies out, and my parents are divorced, so, but my mom, she flies out periodically to Texas, and when we go up there, we've stopped, at my mom's house and stuff, but they really didn't know my dad. So, to them, there's pictures and things like that, but living in Texas, it's just so hard to get to New England, where they're all at. So that's kind of you know, that's kind of the deal when you live far away from your family. Yeah, Warner Robins, 20 minutes from, I'm going to, how do you say that? Macon? Macon? Macon, right? Macon? I'm not 100% sure how you pronounce that. Oh, caps lock released on your channel. Is that what, did someone get locked on yours too? Haven't down your way, shaky, cool. Let me see. So I was looking up Warner Robins because I was curious what kind of planes they have there at Robins Air Force Base. And I think when I was looking, I thought I saw some like cargo planes, C-5s and stuff. Yeah, C-5s, C-130s, C-17s. No more C-141s. I need to come to Chattanooga to the Chattanooga Whiskey Distillery. Ooh, that sounds good. Sounds real good. I'm not even a whiskey fan, but it just sounds nice to go stop by and try some samples. My wife and stepdaughter have met my dad and mom and my 2 younger brothers and sister. Okay. Oh, caps lock is a beard oil name. Oh, okay, interesting. That's really interesting. Oh, Kim, you've been in timeout? It might be because of is it the caps lock? Because that's one thing we're discovering is, for whatever reason, when people are going into timeout, and it seems to be that it's the caps locks is what's doing it, and it's something YouTube is doing. And I'm noticing now in your previous comments too that they are almost all, not almost, but some of them are in caps lock. So that might have been what did it. So sorry about that, Kim. It wasn't me. It was the what do they call it? I guess just the system. Nick, okay. Oh, so yeah, Kim, I see caps lock still on. I think that's what's doing it. Nick, you just came back from timeout. So let me see your previous comments to see if they were in. Yeah, how is the wife? Question mark. That's in caps. Yeah, that's what's doing it, I think. But you didn't have a lot of caps, right? Just that one. Surprised, Lenny, you might get into caps lock. Dookie, you might get timeout because you're using caps locks too. All right, let's see. Glorious Beard. This definitely gets you in timeout. I guess you can't tell people they're number one. Oh. Yeah, I thought you were saying, okay. Yeah, caps locks, that's, for whatever reason, we discovered it more on this show than any other show, is that people are going to timeout, and we couldn't figure out why. We did have an F-16. Your mom was an item manager for them. If you ever get this way, we have a nice Air Force museum at South Gate of Robins Air Force Base. Really cool. Yeah, I'd like to get down there, man. I don't think it would be that tough to get there. It's just, you know, we just have to plan the trip, but that would be awesome. Oh, be sure to visit the Church Experimental Distillery. They don't sell any of that stuff anywhere else. Interesting. Hold on, I'm going to make a note of that. Distillery. Chattanooga. Okay. Thanks for the tip. Oh, didn't mean to type church. Oh, no problem. Okay. No timeout this time. Hey, cool. Gee, they threw you under the bus. They do, right? They say, you do it. Where am I staying in Roanoke, Virginia? I am staying at some hotel. Hold on, what is it? I say that because Barb said she hooked me up with her points. I'll give you a general area. Oh, by the way, saw a four-door version of the General Lee today. That was on I-30. It's a Dodge Challenger, I think, isn't it? The four-door? No, Charger. That was a four-door. That was a Charger. Here it is again. Whoops. Oh, this thing froze on me. I think it's like a Holiday Inn Express. You should put up IG posts of the Ferocious mobile as you travel cross country. I know, I should actually. It's the Odyssey now. It's not the Tahoe, but it doesn't have quite the same effect. So, but yeah, I should take a few. I didn't even think about that today, but you're right. I should do that. Absolutely, Russ. Did I hear you say you're heading to Mass? Yes. So my father, he worked up at the Massachusetts Association for the Blind for years in Brookline, Mass. So he's going to have a Mass at a church in Brookline, a Catholic church in Brookline on Wednesday. So that's where I'm heading. Hey, Zachary, how's it going? Thank you for being here, man. Over on Facebook. About a dozen small batch breweries in Chattanooga, too. Oh, wow. Cool. Oh, if only I had more time. I mean, for that kind of stuff. Maybe in the future they'll have flying cars and we can just fly to cities instead. Like, take off from your driveway and just go somewhere and be somewhere in 3 hours. Oh, you live in Massachusetts. Okay, nice. Yeah, Brookline is really cool. I have fond memories actually of going to visit my dad, and where the Green Line trolley comes out of the ground at Cleveland Circle, I think. No, Cleveland Circle might be up higher. It's at, maybe it's St. Mary's, but anyway, as soon as you get out of there, as soon as you come up from the ground onto Beacon Street, that's kind of like my memories of Brookline, is that whole area. There's a place called the Busy Bee restaurant. There's a place that used to be there, a pizza place called Taurus's Pizza, Greek pizza, delicious. And like, I remember asking my dad, how is it you know so many people? Because when we'd walk around, he'd be like, hey, John, how's it going? Hey, Steve. I mean, this was like a busy city street, and he just knew everybody, it seemed to me as a kid, you know. But yeah, I love that area. It's super expensive to live in. I wouldn't be able to afford it, but I mean, Boston's one of my favorite cities, though. Boston and Brookline, just being, you know, so close to Fenway Park. But yeah, I really do enjoy Boston a lot. Oh, whoops, didn't mean that. Chicken sandwich. What are you placing an order? If you're getting, as long as you're buying, Travis, I'll get a meatball sandwich, please, with extra Parmesan. I love Boston. It's so beautiful. Yeah. So, what city do you live in, Kim? Or town? In the Commonwealth. You live, oh, down near Cape Cod. Okay. Very nice. So, when I used to live in Rhode Island, I had a little Piper Tomahawk, and I used to fly from North Central Airport in Lincoln, Rhode Island. We used to go to Block Island. Sometimes we would also fly to the Cape, like out at the very tip. Was it Hyannis? No, wait a minute. I think it's Hyannis. Airport. And then every now and then we head over to Martha's Vineyard too. But that whole area is just so beautiful. Plymouth, okay, I know exactly where that is. Yeah, that's a beautiful spot. Very cool. Very nice. Of course, it's very cold, I'm sure, right now. You guys have a lot of snow right now, you guys, and I haven't seen snow yet. I was driving today and I thought I was starting to see flurries, which didn't make any sense to me because I'm looking up and I'm like, there's blue skies. How can there possibly be flurries out here? And well, as it turns out, it was like this truck, 2 trucks ahead of me, was carrying some kind of like chickens or something, and with stuff floating around and behind this truck. And as soon as I passed it, it cleared up. So I'm like, oh, I didn't think it could possibly be snow, even a dusting. Provincetown, yeah. So Provincetown, but the actual airport is like, let me see. I guess it's Provincetown Airport, but I thought it was called something different. Maybe it's not. But you're right. It's just been so long since I've been there. Yeah, Provincetown Municipal Airport. Yep. Yeah, and I used to approach from the west, and so you go over like there's a lighthouse, and then you'd come over the beach, the lighthouse, and then you just land right there on what is that runway number? Runway 7. So that was it's just so nice out there. And flying there is just so much faster than driving that whole way from like, I guess like Route 195, and then you'd have to like take that route that gets you all the way out there along like the arm, but you just fly right from Plymouth right across Cape Cod Bay to Provincetown Airport. Hyannis is, you believe, where the airport is? Yes. The smell should have told you was yeah, but the thing was, I had my I had my recirculating air button on, so I couldn't smell anything. But yeah, I was like, but it was small pieces, and it totally looked like flurries. I'm like, this doesn't make any sense. Freezing about 3 inches. Ooh, cold. All right, guys. Well, listen. Why don't we do another giveaway for a $25 gift card to Ferocious? So I'm going to bring up the stream, and you guys have been chatting away, and just by chatting, you're automatically entered in to win. So I'm going to draw again, and this is going to be for a $25 gift card to Ferocious. So here we go. Oh, wait. I want to catch everybody's attention. So let's put the little giveaway to wake those of you up that are sleeping. Hey Wiley, just about ready to do a giveaway here. $25 gift card to Ferocious. Woohoo! What's up, greeter? Thanks for being here. So just by making a comment, you're automatically entered. Chrome has been crashing nonstop. Wow, that's crazy. On YouTube? Huh. What's the hashtag? So that's the beautiful thing for tonight's show. No hashtag. Just you can type anything in, and you've already have. So just by making any comments throughout the show, you're automatically entered to win. So no hashtag this time. I'm going to draw, and you're automatically entered to win just by making the comments you've already made. So here we go. 1, 2, 3. Okay, let's see who's going to win. Zachary Dietz wins. Zachary, all right. So congratulations, Zachary. Let me write that down. And of course, it's highlighted in yellow here. So I will be sure to send this out. I can actually send yours out tonight because I have your email address. If for some reason you won tonight, though, and you don't get it tonight, don't worry. I do have it highlighted here, and I will for sure address all of these things when I get back to Texas, and that'll be just around, it'll be probably before the 1st of February, but I just want to make sure that I kind of like set some guidelines, that way I'm not disappointing you guys. So I'll be sure to send these out like around the first week of February if I don't send it out to you, in the next 24 hours, because I've got it here. That's okay, Wiley, you're good. You're still entered. Just because you didn't comment, as long as you did it at least once in the show, it's gonna enter you in. Chicken snow, yes, exactly, that's what it was. No hashtags, LOL. Yes. By the way, I love Havana Getaway. Oh, thank you. That's one of ones that I enjoy making. I like Cuban tobacco. It's not my favorite scent, my personal favorite scent, but there's a lot of people that obviously like it because it's always in the top two scents that people are really liking. So, ketchup and any. Oh, Dookie got preoccupied with a tuna sandwich. Hey man, been there. No worries, brother. All right, guys. Well, I think I'm gonna cut it short for now. I'm gonna probably text Barb, give her a call, see how the kids are doing, and call it a night. And then I'll be back on the road. I am gonna wake up early enough to get breakfast here. They've got free breakfast. Woohoo! That's always a plus. And I will see you guys not Tuesday because I don't have any ability to make any scents. So I can't make anything right now. But I will see you guys Friday for sure. I'll catch up with you guys on Friday night, okay? And great idea. I will start taking pictures of the Ferocious van. It's not really the Beast anymore. It went from a Tahoe to an Odyssey, but I'll take pictures of that and post it along the way so you guys can see where I am. But anyhow, Greeter says he completely forgot about the stream tonight. Yeah, I was like on the fence if I was going to do it. It all depended on how good the Wi-Fi was in the hotel, but it seems like it's been okay. So, great deal. So I'll see you guys next Friday. Meanwhile, you guys have a great night, okay? Take care. Bye-bye.